I have done over 100 reviews at this point, but why not? There's still time to review. So Ice Cream Soft, I'm going to play Dungeons of the Fallen Realm for you. How to play. Genre is a roguelike. Awesome. Basics. Navigate through dungeon to reach bottom of the floor to clear the dungeon. Enemies will appear to hinder your progress. Attack enemies using 2 main attacks, ranged and melee. Stats. HP. Hit points of 0 will you die. MP's magic points used for magic spells. SP skill points used for skills. Strength. Stronger non-mastery attacks. Accuracy. More consistent attacks, better ranged attacks. Magic. Strong magic spells. Skills. Use skills to gain advantages. Various skills can be picked up during your adventure. Skills are essential to gaining first stat boost. Leveling. As you gain experience, you will level up. Level up gives you AP. AP can be used to level up your skills. There are no direct stat boosts for leveling up. Status effects. Poison weakens defense times 2 damage received. Freeze weakens strength for enemies. This also freezes their movement. Burn deals damage every turn. Controls. WASD or arrow for movement. Use arrow mouse to click on the user interface. Hotkeys 1 to 5 for skills. Spacebar opens the status window. Press OK button on dialogues. Is game created by Ice Cream Soft. There's the engine. There's the icons and sound and all the other goody stuff here. Just made by him. He's got no comments apparently just yet. Or maybe you need to be logged in to see him. I'll do it in a moment. Run game. Dungeons of the Fallen Realm. Brave adventurer, the time has come. Dungeons have risen from the depths of the earth, their secrets and treasures waiting to be claimed. But within the dark halls lie dangers unlike any you've faced before. Will you step forward, armed with courage and steel, to face the trials that await? The world cries out for heroes. Will you answer that call? The dungeons beckon, your destiny lies within. Enter! Alright, welcome adventurer. The goddess bestows her blessing upon you. With her grace, you are granted a sword, a bow, and a magic ring to aid you in your quest. She also gives you a unique skill, whether it be healing, magic, or combat, to guide your path. The dungeon awaits. Your destiny begins now. You have entered floor 1. New skill acquired. Fire. Fire magic. 1 enemy. So I can go right there. Alright, so we got little heads up display. We got level 1. Experience of 100. No money. 20 HP. 10 skill points. 10 magic points. Stats normal. Hunger 0%. So there's our stats. We got 5 strength, 5 magic, 5 accuracy. No AP available. We got equipment, a sword, a bow, a ring, and armor. So how do I fire my bow when I basically go around to it? Alright, you enter floor 1. You find a room with some chests. You open a chest. You spot an enemy bat. Level 2. You spot an enemy snake. Level 1. You spot an enemy bat. You spot an enemy bat. I like how these are numbered at least to sort of give an idea, but whatever. Snake, bat, bat, bat. So they're all right there. I mean, it's cool that we basically have WASD for movement and mouse to click on the user interface, but again, how to use the ranged attack? It feels like, I'm missing that. So that was food I basically ate right there, reduced my hunger. So space basically brings that up. I used the skill fire on a bat. Okay, we level up without dying. Alright, we got our HP potion, so stuff goes up. So yeah, I think the biggest problem here is you're obviously explaining like how to fight. I don't see a wait button. It doesn't seem to be ability to wait. You spot a rat, a slime, and a snake. Okay, we level up our spell. I'm using my cursor keys here, by the way. It seems to be, working somewhat. So you can use the cursor, like the arrow keys to start move around. Okay, so that's the arrow keys for movement, so that's a thing. I died. So dash. You could dash this time, dash across the room. Okay, died again. Push adjacent enemies. It's interesting how this basically resets over here, but whatever. It says you have too many attacks. I'm not sure what the range basically is though. So I entered floor 2. So apparently we found something like a staircase. There's a goblin here apparently. Okay, use my skill. I died. We got the shield. I didn't really read that in time, but whatever. I mean, it could be a very cool game if, you had, the arrows to sort of fire around, because, there's not a whole lot of space to move around and such, but... Ice Magic 1 enemy. You attacked the snake. I found a key to open the gates. You need 7 MP to use this, okay, so we don't have the MP right now. There's a level up. The music sounds fine at least. There's the staircase down, but we'll come back for it. Push! Push the enemy. Oops. It's interesting how your hunger basically affects your HP, I think, as well as your SP and everything else. I don't like how that's random, by the way, but oh well. We load up again. Technically, like, you know, I'm not really getting myself stronger by gaining more experience, I guess, but whatever. I guess I can use it to level up a little bit, so... Do I get an HP from push, I wonder? Let's get Super Ice. Maybe I am getting stronger. We got dash. Dash across the room. I have attack on range there. I wonder if you attack in cardinal directions. Hunger's going down to, like, you know... Oh, I see how hunger works. If you go negative of hunger, it's actually, like, you know... not reducing your stats, but when it basically goes, like, you know, up a little bit, that's when it starts to reduce it. Interesting. Oh, there's a gate. I can't get out. That didn't help me. And I died. Okay, fire magic, one enemy. You know, so enemies basically never, like, you know, trying to approach you directly. I bet there is ranged attacks, but they require you to, like, you know... like, get, like, you know, right in line with these guys to sort of fight them. There's focus, one turns, strength times 2. I wish there was, like, a weight ability, but whatever. There's push. Yeah, it's definitely a ranged attack. It's just that you have to basically be, like, you know, in a cardinal direction as you use it, so it's a little you know, useless for that reason. There's dash. There's ice. Hit this guy. Okay, so dash just requires you to sort of, like, you know, do that. They can't walk on ice, apparently. And they're a little too stupid to, like, you know... One turn, half damage. Okay, that's what shield does. It's kind of annoying how my ranger tank can't go through items because, you know. I will say it's a very tactical game, but it's also very annoying to play. Well, push helps a lot for that, I guess. I'll note they get stunned when you basically like range him, so it seems a little easy, but whatever. Again, it's tactics this game, so. I'm almost dead. That's not great. Cool, we killed both the goblin there and that guy. Now, I keep forgetting I can actually do this to sort of like get my stuff up, but whatever. I wonder, does boosting this stuff up basically help my like stats and stuff? Let's try this. I'm gonna up push. Wow, my like, you know, stuff went up a lot there. Maybe I'll get dash. So yeah, I'll note that basically upping like the skills basically ups your like stats is the idea here, I guess. So basically it's boosted all my stats up a little bit there. Alright, now I got AP for all this stuff here, but whatever. Why does the AP go down here on the, like, you know, 5, but whatever. And it goes up to 5 AP. So I guess, like, you know, there's like capstones. Interesting. I mean, what to say about this game? It works. It definitely works. I found the key to open the gates. Very nice. Level 8, by the way, so I can boost this up a little bit more. Let's go with push, push, push. I got windmill. Attack all adjacent. So now I got our skill. Store. Welcome. What would you like to purchase? So we can upgrade a sword, upgrade a bow, upgrade ring, upgrade armor, random skill. Let's just go upgrade our sword. Upgrade our sword. Oh, it's actually making it all expensive. Interesting. Well, let's just make our strength a little bit stronger, so I can basically just pound stuff in one shot. Protect. MP damage instead of HP. Okay, let's close. Is that a kobold? Yep, that's a kobolds. There's mana. Use HP, charge MP. Nah, we don't need that. I'm not going to keep windmill, I don't think, because why would I want to attack everything around me, but... Up. Okay. I maxed out ice. So there's a max for, like, these levels. I guess it's probably like 10. Interesting. So if you basically find a store, you can basically use it to sort of like upgrade your stuff, but finding another store later on will probably let you pay less. There's the way down. Let's get this just in case. So how far am I supposed to do here? What's the goal, I guess? I sort of missed the story here. It's just like explore a dungeon. Freeze you, I guess. Now I should probably try shields just to see how it works, but whatever. Yay, level up. Upgrade shield to max, even though I'm not using it. I mean, you might get a better skill, so why not? Let's just go down even further. Is that a zombies probably? Yep, zombie. Orcs. Ogre. They're starting to get a little stronger than monsters. Poison. Range attack. Poison an enemy. Okay. Let's go with poison. And there we go. We maxed out poison. So my character's about as strong as it's going to get. It's not going to get any stronger, I don't think. You kill the ogre. I mean, once you basically get the feel of it, it kind of gets a little bit generic. Hydra? Ogres, Hydras, and what else I wonder? And of course, there's a gate. That was an ice golem, apparently. Okay. It's hard. I'll note, by the way, that my character here, I kind of have to wonder, like, you know, is he like stun locking stuff when we see, like, you know, I guess he's like stun locking when basically he shoots arrows and stuff. I'm more like just gonna be like range enemies at some point to basically do that. Okay, we got gates, so that'll be fun. Cool, we killed them. There we go. Oh, I died. Zombies are hitting me too much there. Alright, well, I feel it's basically enough to sort of like, you know, show me off a little bit what the game basically is all about here. It works basically as intended. It's just like, you know, it's very, very simplistic in, like, you know, how it basically sort of operates. You have to basically use your abilities to sort of like get, like, you know, vanishes on stuff, use your spells to sort of like take them down. I kind of wish there's like maybe a little bit more control, but at the same time it works, so not much more to say in that. Alright, so take care. That's Dungeons of the Fallen Realm.